Breaking news. Chase DeMoor just delivered a monster knockout that ended his opponent's career in spectacular fashion, leaving everyone asking, is he unstoppable? In the ruthless world of professional boxing, moments like this define legacies, and tonight, DeMoor's jaw-dropping performance has catapulted him into the spotlight as a true force to be reckoned with. But who is Chase DeMoor? How did he go from promising contender to knockout artist capable of ending careers? And what does this victory mean for the future of the heavyweight division? Stay tuned, fight fans, because this story is just getting started. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a second of the action. Let's dive into the rise of a potential heavyweight legend. From the moment the fighters stepped into the ring, anticipation was thick in the air. The challenger, Riley Osborne, donned black trunks, while Chase DeMoor represented the white and gold. Many fans and analysts believed this would be a straightforward night for DeMoor, a chance to showcase his skills against a less experienced opponent. The confidence exuding from DeMoor was palpable. He appeared prepared, focused, and eager to make a statement. Early exchanges in the first round set the tone. DeMoor, known for his improving technique and strategic approach, landed some sharp two-punch combinations that demonstrated his growth. His activity level increased and he maintained a measured distance, carefully probing his opponent. Riley Osborne, a tough competitor with a respectable MMA background, his only pro loss prior was to UFC veteran Elias Theodoro, looked slow but tried to land power shots, attempting to test DeMoor's defense. DeMoor's tactical approach was clear: stay active, land accurate punches, and avoid unnecessary risk. His punches were precise, and he did well with straight shots that found their mark. As the rounds progressed, it became apparent that DeMoor was not just relying on power, but demonstrating improved boxing fundamentals: footwork, head movement, and timing. The turning point. By the midway point of the first round, the fight's momentum was shifting in DeMoor's favor. He connected with a solid right hand that seemed to shake Osborne, who momentarily stumbled back. The challenger was showing resilience, firing back with inside punches and trying to close the distance, but DeMoor was calm under pressure. His reach advantage allowed him to control the pace, keeping Osborne at bay with jabs and straight rights. A critical moment came when DeMoor landed multiple clean shots in succession. Osborne was visibly wobbling, and DeMoor's precision was impressive. The crowd sensed that something big was brewing. Despite Osborne's grit, the knockdown was inevitable. A well-timed right hand, thrown with perfect timing and placement, caught Osborne flush on the chin, sending him crashing to the canvas. The arena erupted. The moment was electric. DeMoor had delivered a message loud and clear. He was here to dominate. Osborne, tough as nails, managed to beat the count, rising to his feet quickly, showing his resilience. But the psychological impact of that knockdown was evident. Osborne was visibly shaken, and DeMoor, sensing the opportunity, pressed forward. He fired calculated shots, mixing power and speed, keeping Osborne on the back foot. His ability to recover from adversity, getting up after being knocked down, showed his mental toughness, a trait that often separates good fighters from champions. As the round neared its end, DeMoor's versatility was on full display. He was mixing jabs, straight rights, and hooks, keeping Osborne guessing and uncomfortable. The crowd was energized, sensing they were witnessing a rising star in action. The second round was critical. Osborne, sensing the danger, tried to turn up the pressure, but DeMoor was focused. Early in the round, DeMoor delivered a crisp combination, culminating in a devastating right hook. that sent Osborne to the canvas. The crowd erupted. This was the moment everyone had been waiting for. Osborne, tough as nails, got back to his feet quickly, showing resilience, but the knockdown had a psychological impact. DeMoor, capitalizing on the moment, pressed forward, firing calculated shots that kept Osborne on the back foot. His ability to recover from adversity demonstrated his mental toughness, a quality that often separates good fighters from great ones. As the round progressed, DeMoor continued to land clean, powerful punches. His defense looked tighter, and his stamina appeared to hold up better than his opponents. A significant highlight was a perfectly timed uppercut that nearly sent Osborne crashing again. The momentum was clearly shifting in DeMoor's favor. The final knockout. By the third or fourth round, the fight was visibly in DeMoor's control. His combination of size, reach, and improved technique overwhelmed Osborne. Then, in a moment that will be replayed for years, DeMoor delivered a picture-perfect right hand that ended the fight instantly. Osborne, caught squarely on the chin, was knocked out cold. The impact was brutal. His body went limp, and he crumpled to the canvas, unconscious. The referee quickly called an end to the bout, and DeMoor's hand was raised in victory. This victory was more than just a win, it was a statement. Chase DeMoor had just ended his opponent's career with a single punch, a feat that cements his status as a dangerous emerging heavyweight contender. This fight marked a turning point in DeMoor's career. Not only did he secure a dominant victory, but he also demonstrated significant improvements across all facets of his boxing. His confidence, stamina, and technical skills have all elevated, making him a more complete fighter. Moreover, the manner of victory, ending a tough opponent with a clean knockout, raises questions about his potential to reach the top of the division. Is DeMoor truly unstoppable, or is this a flash in the pan? Let's analyze. Is Chase DeMoor unstoppable? The answer isn't straightforward. While this victory was impressive, it's essential to contextualize his performance. Technical growth. DeMoor showcased a more refined boxing style, combining power with accuracy. His ability to adapt mid-fight and land precise shots suggests he's evolving into a well-rounded fighter. Resilience and durability. Facing adversity such as the knockdown and bouncing back to dominate the fight speaks volumes about his mental toughness. Power and precision. His knockout punch was textbook, timed perfectly, executed with speed and accuracy. This indicates he possesses the tools necessary to finish fights decisively. Future potential. If he continues to develop his skills, especially his head movement, footwork, and body work, DeMoor could indeed be a force capable of challenging the division's elite. However, critics might argue that he has yet to face the absolute top-tier heavyweights. The division is filled with seasoned veterans and undefeated prospects who could pose different challenges. Moreover, consistency over longer fights and against more experienced opponents will truly test his claim to dominance. What's next for Chase DeMoor? With this victory under his belt, several paths lie ahead. Title shot. If the division's landscape aligns, DeMoor could be in line for a shot at the heavyweight crown. His recent performance makes him a compelling candidate. High-profile matchups. Fight fans crave marquee bouts. DeMoor could face other rising stars or seasoned veterans to cement his place at the top. Refinement and training. To sustain success, DeMoor must continue refining his technique, possibly working with top trainers to sharpen his skills further. Building a legacy. Beyond titles, DeMoor's story of perseverance and improvement can inspire fans worldwide. His journey from a slow start to knockout artist exemplifies resilience. DeMoor's rise coincides with a broader resurgence in heavyweight boxing, characterized by new contenders, exciting rivalries, and a global audience eager for compelling stories. Fighters like Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and Deontay Wilder have reignited interest, but fresh faces like Chase DeMoor's are injecting new energy into the division. His recent performance suggests that the heavyweight landscape is about to get even more competitive. The division has always been about power, resilience, and mental toughness, and DeMoor embodies these qualities. Chase DeMoor's recent knockout victory is more than just a highlight reel moment, it's a declaration. He has arrived and he's here to stay. His evolution from a fighter with a slow start to a confident, powerful contender signals a bright future. While questions remain, can he sustain this level? Will he face tougher opponents? One thing is clear, DeMoor's blend of size, skill, and resilience makes him one of the most exciting prospects in heavyweight boxing today. Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely as he steps into the next chapter of his career. If he continues on this trajectory, the division might soon have a new champion, and his name could be at the top of the list. Is Chase DeMoor unstoppable? Time will tell. But if his latest performance is any indication, he's well on his way to carving out a legendary legacy.